Turn 36. So the Hell War continues. Sent a silly message. We've empowered a wizard in Earth over here, and she's now forging Crystal Matrix. Got Call the Winds for some more patrol. Had a Scratty that got disease, so he's blood feasting it off. Wizards apparently very angry at their death gems, so they're throwing them away at me with ghouls. They actually got lucky in one, which is funny. One of them got immediately killed by some moving through the province, but that's better than they normally perform. Our assassin, the super fast one, and he did his job. This was a Jade Sorceress trying to get away. 33 Ancestor Smiths, that's so goofy. And I still don't know what he's doing with those. And they have Air Shield 80. So I'm not using arrows, so that doesn't matter. I'm using skeletons, so their little fear sword won't do shit. So I'll probably knock him out next turn. Abyssia randomly attacked the same turn that I moved my shit away, which was obnoxious, so they did clear that off. A bunch of lizard attacks. I think basically all of them were successful. I'm just running around with chariots and shit. Yeah. And I had a couple attacks. Barbarian Chief getting disposed of. This was attacking into where the ghouls came, and she skull spammed them away. Then there was a battle over here, which I think was the merman bouncing off like 3 PD or something. And then the attempt here failed. It did clear off a bunch of the siege power. What did I even have for items that rained down? Nothing critical, except that. That's annoying to rain on him. All these other items are minor. At least I don't think he can get too much use out of them. So basically, he gets shot by the crossbows. There's just too many. And the AI on crossbows is now really good because they do that. They come up to close range and fire at you instead of sitting far away shooting their friends. And they did eventually pop chest wound on him, and then he fatigued out and died. So cleared off, what, 60 of the besiegers, got rid of a bunch of falchineers, 10 sacreds, a bunch of random chaff. And other than that, we got a bunch of events, knights, removing the unrest from blood hunting, barbarians dropped in the way, so he'll have to clear those. I don't think that'll be a problem for him. Some other negative events are -5 PD in this province that I got +10 before. And then this random event here that gave me, I guess, 150 gold or something. And, oh, Deep Forest got the same event. Whatever. And then we patrolled out a scout. Finished our giant fortress in Black Forest, which is now sieged, but giant forts are 500, so I've got like 5 turns. We're under siege, repairing walls faster than they're damaged. And Black Forest walls are damaged. Siege and Joman, our walls are damaged. How damaged are they even? Not very. And then we got the city guard, which I was just going to throw into there. And then as far as our scripting goes, pinging this with the commander to make sure it doesn't change significantly. And I was bidding a whole bunch of mercs to try and bring with me, because I do need arrow blockers. So if I can get those mercs, I should be able to clear this province. I'm also forging another set of gear for this guy to send out into there. And what else? Oh, summoning a few more glossos and moving a bunch of giants and stuff out to intercept. So one little group here, clean the ghouls out. This, because this army here, as you can see, is just Tomb Chariots, 1 in Poisoner, 1 Commander. So there's no Skell Spam, so giants can handle that. This one, we're bringing the glossos in finally. I've got Army of Giants casters on each end. It's AoE 10, so I'm hoping I'll hit most of them. I've only got 2 Blessers. I need more, but I have them all on hold attack close. Or no. Giants are hold attack close. These are hold attack rear, so they'll hopefully clear the chariots and then run into the skeletons. I'm also lucking them. So we're going to have luck and Army of Giants on them. And then I'm moving this person in with them, although she's not actually helping because I don't get enchantment 6 until this next turn. But it's basically some Skell Spam. Oh, yeah, some Skell Spam in there to try and keep their Skell Spam from getting into my stuff, and then a bunch of Communion guys who are going to be mostly useful next turn. And then we're bringing in more giants and more stuff. Blood income is finally starting to improve, so trying to get that up a bit. Over here, reinforcing this with more Seathcona and making more of these. Their purpose is not to win a battle, their purpose is to catch crossbow bolts. Because they're big, they have a shield, lots of prot, and 33 HP, so they can sometimes survive. I almost made these, but their body prot's really low. And these ones have 18, so I'll take advantage of man's production while it's still here. Trying to send this guy in to Horde of Skeletons twice, and maybe take that province back. Moving this guy away so I can use him again. And then we got a bunch of forging going on. I don't know how 2 of these got disease, so I'm just going to send them out to attack. And then I'm gearing another one for assassination. So that should help. I think that's mostly what we're doing. I'm just trying to get to, or hold them at bay until I can get to Blood 6. Which is really all I can try to do. Now these I should be able to clear. That shouldn't be a problem. The only concern is all this shit. This stuff, this stack, I don't think is going to be that bad. I'll be able to clear that next turn. Once I've got the ability to arrow fend so the crossbows aren't so freaking brutal. Then I can just arrow fend. Giants can go on hold attack rear, and then I will get into a Skell Spam off with him because he's only got 4 D2s and 2 Sorrowmancers, so I should be able to win the Skell Spam off. And I'll also be able to drop relief and stuff. Actually, how many am I going to have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I should get some more. How do we bring all these to? There. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 of those, and then I'm making some more. 15. That should be enough. Because then we're doing full-on Communion Skell Spam under relief, which should be enough to do it. And I think that's really all we're doing. And then the mercs we're bidding are over here, I believe. Bidding in land 178. Oh, up here. So we're bidding Lions, Blackfists, and Master Druid. All those put together will provide enough arrow decoys because he's only firing composite bows at me, and I just need them to last long enough for the skeletons to reach critical mass, which just takes a few turns. And I'll also swarm in case he sends some cavalry in to attack whatever. So I have a couple of those turns. And then once I've got the Skull Spam going, it shouldn't be a problem. He should die pretty easily. Anyway, that is the turn.